Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Butterman for CDOCS.com, and this is the tip of the day. Today I'd like to talk about how the amount of reduction we have on a tooth prep can actually affect our initial proposal. And I want to use this case that was submitted as an example. So if we get an initial proposal on this case, we can very quickly see that we've got some major issues. We've got really no occlusal anatomy to speak of, and the proposal gave us a very high spot. So if we try and just go through our tools to adjust those high spots, we're going to see immediately we start to run into some occlusal thickness issues. So we know right away we don't have enough reduction for this. So let's go through and just kind of see the difference it would make if we actually had enough reduction on this case for what our initial proposal could be. Because if we want to get a really easy proposal, then we certainly need to have enough reduction. We're just going to use the edit tools, and I'm going to use the remove tool just to simulate the type of reduction that I would like to ordinarily do on this sort of a prep. Now, absolutely, if this were a real case, a real patient, I would reduce the tooth in the mouth. I would not use the edit model feature to do this. This is just for this simulation. So we've reduced things enough. We'll just come through and smooth all of those rough edges, and this will be just more of an appropriate prep for this type of a crown that we're using. And in this indication, we had selected Emax for this. So if we have a nice smooth prep with enough reduction, let's take a look at the proposal that we get this time. And we can very quickly see that not only are we going to end up in a situation where we have better fissure depth and we have a better shape to our tooth, there's really no work to do. We can just use our circular shape tool and reduce our occlusion just a little bit, check our contacts, and basically we're finished with the case. So I want really to be clear that if you don't give enough occlusal reduction with your preps, you're going to struggle with your design. The proposals are not going to be ideal. They're not going to have nice anatomy, and you're just going to have a lot more work to do. So if you get an initial proposal where you're having issues with like this, first step would be to go back and re-prep that tooth, reduce just a little bit more, and rescan the case. I hope this information was helpful, and if you would like to see more, please visit us at cdocs.com. Thank you.